We have all spent countless hours in practice rooms trying to get our right foot to play the fast kick drum doubles that all of our favorite drummers can play effortlessly. What are we doing wrong? Why is it taking so long to get the tempo up? Why is it not working? Why is my right foot so clumsy? Believe me, I've asked these same questions as I've sat in practice rooms working on my right foot speed and dexterity. Today, I'm going to share with you guys some specific steps toward addressing this issue in your practice. We'll start by finding the problem, so we'll specifically address the problem and then find solutions and know what to practice, know what to work on to fix this. Naturally, we'll be talking about some different kick drum techniques, including heel toe and its common variations. Hopefully, I can clearly answer the question of why is my right foot not cooperating and provide some clear, practical answers for you. Hey everybody, welcome to The Non-Glamorous Drummer. This channel is all about giving you the non-glamorous tips and topics of the trade to help you become a better drummer by teaching you the drumming skills that really matter. If that's you and if this video helps you out, I really hope to earn your subscription. So first we have to find that problem with our foot. What's going on? What is the problem? And it often falls into two categories, either physical or mental. Is the problem physical, a result of our right foot just not having the technique down, or could it be mental, where the context of the right foot part in our groove just isn't working because maybe there's so much going on in the groove that there's a CPU overload in our brains, and so we're not actually able to devote enough attention to our right foot to make it work because of everything we're thinking about with our hands and our left foot. Well, troubleshoot this by soloing the kick drum part of the groove that you're playing. Play it by itself with the metronome, see what's happening, see what it's sounding like. Are you able to make it sound significantly better when it's just by itself? Maybe there's no problem at all when you're just playing it by itself. Maybe this purely is a mental coordination issue. I'm going to show you guys an example of a groove here where, let's say that there was kick drum trouble going on in this. This would very much be a coordination related issue because it's not crazy fast, but there are alternating 16th notes on the hi-hat being played with my hands, which can be a little tricky to sync up with my foot. So if there were an issue with this groove, it could very much be a coordination issue. So this is just an example to get you thinking. So let's say that the issue is coordination related. Well, let's say that that kind of groove was the issue. Let's slow it down, play it really slow, and practice playing alternating maybe 16ths on the hi-hat or the snare or whatever with those kick drum doubles. And then maybe just right hand with the kick drum, just left hand, practicing syncing up those kick drum doubles with something that your hands are doing, just to work that coordination and get your foot more comfortable so that your brain is learning to devote extra attention to it while maintaining what your hands are doing. But what if we get the groove feeling tight, we solve the coordination issue, but then we're hitting a tempo ceiling and we can't get it as fast as we want it and it gets sloppy quickly? Well, in that case, there could be partly a physical issue going on here. Maybe there's some technique issues going on with the right foot. Maybe we need to work more on the physical aspect of it once we've worked on the coordination. Our underlying principle and concept here for talking about foot doubles is hand doubles. So if you can play doubles with your hands, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, however slow, however fast, if you're familiar with that, then you're already off to a great start to understanding how to play kick drum doubles. When we play doubles with our hands, our goal is to get two for the price of one. We want to get two notes with one downstroke. We're letting the stick rebound and then stop it to get in that second note. And we're using our fingers to control that. And so we learn all these different hand techniques to help control it, but ultimately we're relying on the laws of physics and the stick's rebound to get in that second stroke. The thing is, and people don't seem to talk about this much, that's exactly what we're doing with our right foot on the kick drum. We've got our initial stroke, beater all the way back, slamming into the head, and that second stroke is a result of the rebound. It bounces off from the head, helped by the spring tension in the pedal, and after it bounces, we're stopping it from going back all the way, pressing it back in. You'll see that in some examples I'm about to show you. So as we're learning about this, as I'm talking about it, and then as you go and practice this, keep that concept in mind that the same technique that we use when playing doubles with our hands, that's the same thing we're going to do with our right foot. So first off, here's some examples. We're going to watch these in super slow-mo, high frame rate, so you can really see what my foot's doing, and we'll also watch it at regular speed. You'll be able to see which one of these I use the most in my playing, which one I'm best at, and which one makes the most sense to me. But first, we'll start off with heel toe. I'll show you some heel up doubles and then heel down doubles, and then I'll explain a little about them afterwards. So the common thread between all of those was that they involved an initial stroke, beater all the way back, slamming into the head, and then a second one that I created either by pressing down with my toe or sliding my foot up. Usually something involving the toe. The toe always creates the second stroke, and then either your whole foot or your heel or whatever creates the first one. Now, I'm just gonna throw a little of my opinion into this. Just because heel toe has always been all the rage, and it seems like everybody's always talking about heel toe, I gotta learn heel toe to play fast. That's not true. Because if you look at these three techniques, they all have that same thing in common of we're using some part of our foot or our whole foot for the initial stroke, then using our toe for that second stroke. So theoretically, these could all be considered heel toe. That's why I kind of say heel toe and its variations being these two things. If you want to play fast kick drum, you don't have to play heel toe specifically going heel toe. Maybe your feet are big like mine and you actually have a hard time doing it because there's just not enough room on the pedal even when you take your shoes off. Maybe you prefer to play heel down and it makes more sense to go foot toe basically, or where you're closing your foot down and skipping up a little bit to get that second stroke. That makes the most sense to me and I can do that really well. Or maybe you prefer heel up, so you want to use sort of the pad of your foot to play that initial stroke and then a little extra flick of your toe to get in that extra one. The point here is that you find which of these you feel more comfortable with and develop your own technique. So as we get into the practical application here, I know you're like, Steven, how do I specifically work on this? What should I do to learn these if physical technique is what my right foot's struggling with? Well, there's really two approaches to this. The first approach is learn the exact motions, like watch the slo-mo video or go find a video of some metal drummer out there who's a heel toe expert who can do this way better than me. And watch what he's doing, take it slow, learn those motions specifically, going heel toe, or foot toe, or whatever slide method you're doing, sliding the foot up. And go through those motions slowly until you can gradually pick up speed, until it becomes muscle memory, as we call it, where you're able to execute it without thinking about the motions. Now that's the first way. The second way is just start playing doubles. Start playing slow doubles, like kick, kick, bump, 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 really slow, and then gradually begin to speed them up. Your right foot is naturally going to settle into a technique that works for you. If you're playing heel down, you're going to naturally settle into something kind of like what I did there in that third example, which is my favorite. If you play heel up, you'll do your own thing there, or maybe you'll find that heel toe works great for you. I like this second method because I can use this with beginner students and say, all right, play the kick drum whatever feels more comfortable to you, because I'm not going to tell you to do something that doesn't work for your body and the way you want to play. We're all different. It's all up to personal preference. Don't let anybody tell you that you have to play heel up to play fast, or that you have to play heel down to play quietly and controlled, because there are drummers who can achieve all of that with heel up, drummers who can achieve all of that playing heel down. I play heel down and I can play as fast doubles as I ever need to play. I can also play as loud as I ever need to play, even playing heel down. And I rarely play heel up. It's all up to really what works for you. Be open to some experimentation here and find what works. The truth is there are no shortcuts to working on right foot speed and dexterity. You've got to practice it. But knowing what to practice, being able to address the issue and then solve the problem, that kind of is its own shortcut, because you're able to be much more efficient and be able to set specific goals and know what to practice and get it done. So guys, as always, thank you for watching. I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. Tell me about what foot technique you like to use, what's more comfortable for you, and what you've learned in your experience. Either way, I really hope this video helped you out or gave you some pointers, or if you're a beginner player, gave you some good guidelines toward developing your foot technique. If this video helped you out, I really hope you'll subscribe. And all of you subscribers, thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for supporting this channel and being a part of what I'm doing here. You guys take care. I will see you next weekend. Have a great weekend.